Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to Church Online. I miss you. I would much rather see you in person, but I'm glad that you are joining us here today. So we're just going to have a little mini kids lesson before Pastor Paul preaches, but it's going to go right along with his message. So any adults that want to follow along can also watch this message. So I have a question for you. What is the most expensive thing that you can think of? Maybe a bike or a car? What about a spaceship? That would be very expensive. Now, what if someone handed you a bunch of money? Now, this is Monopoly money, so you're not going to be able to buy anything with that. But what if you got a bunch of money, maybe for your birthday or something? What would you want to spend it on? Maybe a LOL doll, or Legos, or a Poopsie. Well, I don't know about you, but some people seem to spend their hard-earned money on things that are very silly. For example, perfume can be very expensive. Now this, I don't remember what it cost, but it was more than I wanted to pay, but that's why I ration it. I don't use it quickly. It's special to me. But some people spend like hundreds of dollars on perfume, which is crazy. It was not that much. Another thing that is very small and expensive is essential oils. Especially this one's called frankincense, like what Jesus got from the wise men. And this is 15 milliliters and it costs $90. Whoa, for this tiny bottle. Luckily it was given to me, so. But it's precious, so I use it carefully. And so I looked up the most expensive essential oil through doTERRA. A bottle like this goes for over $350 for a tiny bottle like that. Can you imagine? Whoa, so expensive. But in today's story from the Bible, there's a woman who brought some special perfume or oil to Jesus. And it might have looked, well, it probably didn't look like this, but it would have been in a cool jar. It was very special. There's a video Pastor Paul's gonna show, and so you can watch that and see maybe what the jar would have looked like. So it was a really special oil and made from a special plant, and it was for when people are buried, like they put it on their body. And in today's money, this jar of this alabaster jar filled with oil made from nard that Mary had, Mary, not Jesus' mother, a different Mary in the Bible, it probably in today's money would have cost over $50,000. So that's way more than that expensive essential oil. That's so much money. A year's salary, basically. So this woman poured it on Jesus' feet and then wiped his feet with her hair. Mary was willing to give this costly ointment for Jesus because she loved him so much. She knew that he was the Messiah, and this was something special that she could do for him, a sacrifice that she could make for Jesus. So Judas, one of Jesus' disciples, criticized Mary for wasting such an expensive item, but Jesus defended her actions and reminded everyone that he is worth more than money. So what can we learn from this passage? Does this mean we should just go around spending our money and it doesn't matter and wasting it? No, that's not what Jesus said at all. Does it mean we should go around pouring expensive oil on each other's feet? No, not necessarily. But what it means is that nothing is worth more than Jesus. All of those, the fancy things that we might have, the money we have, at the end of the day, it's all just silly. Nothing in our lives should be more important to us than God. We need to be willing to sacrifice all of our things, just like Mary did. The only thing worth living for and pursuing is Jesus. So how do we do that? Well, you can read the Bible every day. You can pray. And when you have to make a decision, you can ask Jesus for wisdom. And you can ask for God's help in letting go of anything that is coming before God. We need to be willing to give up everything for him because he gave everything for us. He loves you so much, boys and girls. You are priceless. You are a treasure. And Jesus gave himself up for us. And he asks that we give our all to him. So that is worth celebrating. So we want to thank God for what he has given us, especially during these difficult times. It's good to remember all of the good things in our lives and the things that we're thankful for, and ask him for help in putting him first in our lives before everything else, all of our possessions, and even our family and our friends. So you are going to see some activities on our Facebook page and also a link in the YouTube description, although they're separated out on our Facebook page. And parents, you can download those and print them if you have a printer. Some of them you can just kind of look at, but they all have to do with this. And there is a memory verse attached on there if you want to memorize that verse from John. It's from a different chapter than the story. So thank you for joining us today, and I hope you continue the rest of this service listening to Pastor Paul's message and singing and worshiping together this morning. God bless you all.